Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Thursday edition of AM Buffalo. This week's just flying past. Hey, remember recently we spoke with the Kendrick brothers about their new family movie, Overcomer? Well, that movie opened to major success at the box office, and this morning we are joined by two of the stars of that movie, Priscilla Shirer and Cameron Arnett, to talk about why the audiences are loving it. So good morning, you two, and congratulations on your success. It's wonderful to hear.
Well, good morning. Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Oh, it is my pleasure. Listen, let's talk a little bit about the plot of the movie one more time, just to get our audience back up to speed on what it's about.
Absolutely. It's all about a little girl named Hannah. She's a teenager and she's struggling with an identity crisis. She's, you know, who of us didn't struggle with our identity when we were teenagers, but hers is compounded with a real dysfunctional family situation. And so she's really wrestling through that. Then there's another character, John Harrison. He's struggling with his identity as well as his job that he placed his significance in. That job has been stripped away from him, so now he's floundering. Then there's another character that comes into play, and he is phenomenal in the role as Thomas Hill, of Thomas Hill. And then you see these three characters, their lives intertwine in a very surprising, endearing, entertaining, engaging way that really does blow your minds. People are loving this story and loving how family friendly it is and how it also compels you to ask the question, where do I find my identity and who have I allowed to define me?
You know, it's great. The Kendrick brothers are finding such success, and with every successive movie, more and more people are hearing about it, and they're getting this message. And it's just terrific. As actors, you both must really be able to jump into these roles because you like them on so many different levels. You know what I mean? You know it's going to resonate with the audience. You know they're good people. And that's a great thing to be able to put on film and to have forever.
It is, because what you have to take a look at, and I love answering this kind of question, because the Kendricks, these guys, they don't just make great films. These are people that are actually living the life. And I think sometimes people need to understand it's not just about being able to put great attributes and great things on the screen, but it's also who are you in the process. When you're asking the question, who are you and what's your identity, who do you identify with and what does it come through? They live their lives in such a way as to not only touch people on the screen, but in life. The way that the set is, every morning we do devotions and prayer and everything else, and there's such a camaraderie, such a synergy between the people, and it's like a slice of heaven to us. And so I feel personally very fortunate to have been a part of it.
It's great. Now, director Alex Kendrick is the first movie director to receive 3 consecutive A+ cinema scores. We know that's really, really important. And of course, as we can see from the clip, this film is rich in diversity. Tell us why that's important.
You know, that is critical because representation matters. And honestly, something the Kendrick brothers have done in the faith-based film genre is they have introduced diversity in a way that we've not seen before.
Correct.
And that matters to minorities. It matters to people of color that we're drawn into the story so that we're not just watching someone else's experience, but for the first time, again, in faith-based films, we're seeing we are the story. We're a part of the story. And so they've helped to literally shift not only what the narrative is around faith-based films in general, but even shift the perception of them, the way they're viewed, and they've included a group of people who've not been included before. It's been phenomenal.
Listen, congratulations. Thank you, Priscilla Shirer and Cameron Arnett. Look for Overcomer at a theater near you.